fools, if you kill me, then you will be unwittingly handing Rashigal over to Gaius.
Regardless, as king you must answer for your crimes.
Nonsense. With the Lance of Kresnik, I shall have absolute power.
That's enough. Mankind wasn't meant to wield such power. It would destroy the world as we know it. And you as well.
Mira, wait! This man is Rowan's friend, so Rowan should handle it.
Noctigal, a country without its king is doomed to chaos. You have turned away from the responsibility you must bear. We have both turned away. King Noctigal.
Ilbert, you're not saying that I should...
Let us build a new future for Rashigal together.
You mean you would bear the burden of my crimes as well?
It's of no consequence.
Rowan. Do it.
Yes, Master.
Noctigal!
Who is it? Who's there?
No, they must be after...
The Lance of Kresnik!
Don't worry about me. We must hurry.
Okay, irgendjemand hat ihn angegriffen und getötet. Ja, er liegt nicht mehr hier. Sehr realistisch. Wow, ich weiß nicht, wer es war. Es könnte Gaius gewesen sein. Bin mir aber unsicher. Auf zum nächsten Teleporter.
We're too late.
It's gone! Are you sure it was even here?
Noctigal absorbed the Lance's energy before fighting us. It had to have been here.
Gillen's gone as well. Maybe he moved it.
If the lance made it outside, it could be anywhere by now. Let us leave the palace.
Gut, dann versorgen wir erstmal unsere Toten. Trank des Lebens nur noch 2 Stück. Oh, krass. Das ist, weil die Leute das auch automatisch im Kampf verwenden. Deswegen habe ich da so wenig von. So, nochmal kurz um die Liniumkugel kümmern. Ja. Hier können wir weiter. Ja, Rowan hatte auch noch ein Level Up. Machen wir hier weiter. Kurz noch Fertigkeiten gucken. Hier war nämlich noch was. Angriffsschritt. Du kannst bei einem Vorwärtsschritt einen Angriff ausführen. Das ist bei schnellen Schritten nur einmal möglich. Machen wir das doch. Akria, die Schattenlose.
Why did that Agria girl say such awful things to me? Is that wretched little urchin actually nobility?
Yes, I do believe that she is the scion of the Travis family. The Travis estate was destroyed by arson a few years ago. Most of the Travises died in the blaze.
She lost her whole family? No wonder she turned out that way.
How interesting. You can sympathize with someone you despised mere seconds ago.
Yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing Agria would say reeks of naivete.
Perhaps she would. But I find it to be a kind and gentle smell.
I agree. Oh dear. Perhaps we're starting to smell a bit cheesy ourselves.
Thanks, you guys.
Verlass den Orderpalast. Das heißt im Grunde genommen einfach nur nach draußen laufen. Nachtigalls tot.
It must be awful to lose a friend.
Poor Rowan.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm fine, everyone. Fighting such an impassioned battle gave Noctigal and I a chance to understand each other again. We have walked different paths, but it was good to remember a time when we called each other friend. I have no regrets whatsoever.
I see. Then there is nothing further for me to say.
Do you think that King Noctigal felt the same way?
For Rowan's sake, I sure hope so.
Yes, I do believe he did. Thank you. All of
Ein kalter Schatten.
I can't figure it out. Who could have fired those arrows that killed Noctigal?
I have no idea. But for an instant, I sensed a strength that was equal to the power of a great spirit.
Well, it's definitely not your pals, since they're trapped in the lance. Wasn't there also talk about a great spirit-like presence in the attack on Hemil?
There are two possibilities. Either the enemy has found a way to control the Four, or there are other great spirits of which I am not aware.
So we're going to end up fighting a great spirit either way.
Das Problem wird jetzt nur sein, wo wurde die Lanze hingebracht? Das müssen wir jetzt rausfinden.
Halt! Identify yourselves!
Uh-oh. This ain't good.
Hey, hold on. Aren't you Chief Hilbert?
That is correct.
I have a message. Let me through. What is it? Ajul's army is on the march. The enemy force is said to exceed 50,000 men.
The war. It started.
Order the troops to attack. Forward to victory. Forward to victory! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack! Forward to victory! Prepare to attack!
50,000? From Sapstrath?
No, they're coming from north of Finmont. They're in Fezabel Marsh.
Impossible. How do they intend to march across such impassable terrain? The spirit climbs have stopped shifting.
Chief Ilbert, we are unable to decipher their method of transportation.
This is bad, isn't it? All our soldiers are concentrated in Fort Gandala and at sea.
At this point, we may not have time to move our troops into position.
You need not worry. Deputy Chief of Staff Gillen foresaw this attack. He is transporting our new weapon to the battlefield as we speak.
I knew it.
Soldier, who ordered you to carry this message?
The Deputy Chief himself. Is something wrong?
No. You are just...
Gilland is up to something.
Whatever it is, we must head to Fezabel Marsh at once.
Okay, der Krieg ist ausgebrochen, wie wir gerade gesehen haben. Und ja, Gilland hat die...
Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna lose my edge here.
Hat die Lanze dabei. Und will damit einen Angriff starten. Wie komme ich jetzt zum Moor? Ich glaube, dazu muss ich da raus. Moordurchquerung.
Has our eminent tactician figured out how the enemy plans to cross Fezabel Marsh?
I'm afraid not. During the Renome season, the marsh flow weakens enough to make a crossing possible. But spirit climb changes have been thrown off kilter. The marsh flow should remain active.
What's this marsh flow?
The marsh's many bodies of water are linked together, with their water flowing through underground channels. If you were to fall into one, you'd get carried off to who knows where.
Oh, that wouldn't be a problem. I'm a great swimmer.
The maze of channels is quite complicated. It could be 10 years before you're finally pulled to the surface.
Yikes. Don't know if I can hold my breath for that long.
And yet the enemy intends to cross it with a full army. That leads me to one conclusion.
That Arjul has a tactician even greater than the conductor himself?
Yes.
Okay. Also wird das alles jetzt noch sehr anstrengend. Aber... Aklon-Sumpf. Ah, nee, Moment, der war ja... Der war ja ganz woanders, der Sumpf. Der ist gerade da oben. Genau. Aber wenn wir schon mal da sind...
Come on, let me fight already. I'm gonna lose my edge here.
Ach, falsch. Werden wir erstmal nach neuer Ausrüstung gucken. Genau, dazu müssen wir hier durch. So, Waffen. Kein Level Up. Okay, neue Waffe. Auch eine neue Waffe. Ach, shit. Och, fuck. Das Zeug ist so ultra teuer. Oh, ist zum Glück aufgegangen. Gar nicht drauf geachtet, wie teuer die Waffen waren. Da kann ich eigentlich auch alles verkaufen. Stellt in regelmäßigen Abständen 3% KP wieder her. Das ist eine gute Frage. Na, behalten wir erstmal. Ach Gott, ist okay. Helm. Okay. Jetzt brauche ich nur noch Tränke des Lebens. Hier, Trank des Lebens kostet nur 250. Kaufen natürlich das Maximum dann direkt ein. Okay, wir sind ausgerüstet. Das kann man definitiv so sagen für den Sumpf. Gucken wir doch mal kurz was. Ja, gut, da können wir lang. So. Hier hinter ist der Sumpf. Ich mache aber allerdings an dieser Stelle einen kleinen Schnitt. Und beim nächsten Mal werden wir durch den Sumpf Richtung Moor gehen und werden dann auch am Krieg teilnehmen. Ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zusehen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein!